Hello everyone. In this video I am going to show you how you can reach both secret chests in Garden of Salvation without doing any of the encounters. Huge thanks to my friend Mank for showing me this and allowing me to upload it. I will link his channel in the description below. To do this, you will need to be playing a Warlock and have the Astrocyte Verse exotic helmet. I also highly recommend having a full mobility build along with a max intelligence one to swap between. No specific guns are required, although having a sword can be nice for the third person's perspective. You may also want to equip top 3 Dawnblade at this point, as we'll need it later. Head over to the first encounter after loading into the raid, and go to the cliff behind the boss. You can easily jump across this as a Warlock and land on the other side, but be careful to stay near the edge, as there is a death barrier just beyond. You'll need to climb up this wall and head over to your left once you're on top. The path to the jumping puzzle from here is blocked by a force field, so we will have to go around. Climb the wall above the entrance and jump onto the ledge. This will keep trying to knock you back, so don't worry if you don't jump up first try. As soon as you do make it up, run around the block and to your left. You'll need to drop down before the turn back kills you and lands on the platforms below. Run forward a little bit, drop into the crack and land on this platform. You'll want to drop down and head behind you to the right to land on the plants there. You are now in the jumping puzzle, but nothing has loaded in yet. To trigger the loading zone, you need to jump up into the hole you'd usually drop down from. Using the heat rising grenade and very high mobility, you can jump up to the rings inside the drop, and if you think you are going to just fall short, you can also use your super to aid you in getting up there. The easiest way to trigger the zone once you are on top of the rings is to swap to your blink jump and put on Astrocyte Verse exotic helmet. Also make sure to swap to mid-tree void while we are here, as we will need this super later. Simply face the wall, blink, and move forward. From there, jump up or blink one more time and the loading zone will trigger, allowing you to freely run around the jumping puzzle area and get the first chest. That was the easy chest. Now we move on to the harder one. Continue forward like you normally would to reach the area of the second encounter. You can move around the second and third encounters freely, but the door leading to the fourth is blocked. We'll need to climb to get around. Head over to the back tower after entering the area and swap to Strafe Glide. We need to climb this wall. Begin by jumping up onto this block, and by using the tower next to you to gain some extra height. Jump back onto another ledge on the wall behind you. The next step is the first hard part of getting past the door. You need to glide over to the higher points on the same tower as before, and use the thin ledges as a way to gain height, but this is now a turn back zone. Land on the edge, jump backwards for as long as you can to reset the turn back, and glide back on to climb up more. Keep repeating this until you are on the top, and then jump back towards the wall where you were before, but higher up. There is a ledge you will be able to stand on. That is the first hard part done. Now we move on to the second. Equip your exotic blink helmet again, and jump up onto the ledge next to you. What you need to do here is use your blink and Nova Warp to climb this wall. Equipping a sword here can be nice for the third person perspective for if your super runs out. Stand on the edge, facing away from the cliff, jump backwards, blink, activate your super, use your super's dodge, which is right click for PC users, to get back to the wall, and alternate between blink and your dodge to gain height. This is a tricky balancing act, and I'm not an expert at it either, as you can see here. Right click too much, and you won't be able to use your blink to gain height, but do it too little, and you will fall. Also make sure to really spam your blink button, as you need to hit it twice in quick succession to get a blink to trigger. You don't have to do it perfectly, but you need to gain enough height to reach this ledge. Once you are on here, the hard part is over, but be careful not to fall. Swap back to top 3 Dawnblade and wait for your grenade to recharge. Once it's up, consume your grenade, jump backwards slightly, and fly up. There's a small ledge up here to stand on, and once you reach that ledge, jump up again, but head slightly right as there's a roof above you, but a ledge you can grab over to the side. We are now above the map, but we are not quite done yet, as the area in front of us is a massive turn-back zone. However, the zone isn't very high, and if you jump, you can stay above it. Move forward and keep gliding at max height as much as possible to buy you time between jumps. Using Icarus Dash at max height is also a great help here. Move forward until you reach the area above the door exiting the third encounter and drop down. You are now free to explore the area between the last 2 encounters and can reach the final secret chest. If you want to get the chest on your other characters, simply grab a friend and ask them to join you. While there are no checkpoints by doing this, everyone who joins will arrive in the same loading zone as you. So once you reach each chest, you can have people leave and join you at will and grab the chest on all characters. And there you have it, a way to get both secret chests without doing the raid itself. Not sure how useful this is to everyone, but I thought it was pretty interesting that it was even possible to do. Huge thanks again to Mank for showing me this trick, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye!